realistically speaking, since they don't have imports and they are not full-timers, judging from statistics-wise, I'll rank them in the bottom 2 lah. Yeah, but if they're able to prove their worth, then who knows, right? Maybe my speech to them might be a motivation for them to do better, who knows, but I think even if you ask anyone else around, they will tell the same thing.
Jump right into the land of dawn as we look at RSG versus Stellark, and also with the debut of Cyclops. This against the one-eyed Cyclops.
Oh my god, you put Yunsky here at the bottom of the screen. Oh my god. When he's not playing, but it's Kirby that's playing. Chesty blinkers away. Muji. Okay, that's Cyclops now. Okay, Yunsky is removed already.
Here in this situation, they know that and they can brawl again.
They don't really have a lot of damage coming in, so the best thing that they can go on with this.
Hit already.
Yep, grabbing aggro as much as possible while Blade is just gonna be hunting him down. But he crashes on top of the turtle, so he kind of lost the mobility. But Chesty all over at the back. He did manage to pop off with the ultimate, but that means that Stellark actually lost out a lot of the ultimate, unable to take this fight off for themselves. We've got Diablo joining into the fray. Bray takes the turtle off for himself, while 2 zones have off everyone else. Buji left behind, but unfortunately he's not gonna stay alive throughout all of that.
That was a good fight coming up from Stellark SG, if you ask me. The engage was really well, but the retro finger definitely goes down to Bray.
And damage, right? I think the build now could be, corrosion size, Demon Hunter Sword for that attack speed as well, but then you go into a BOD top lane though.
There's gonna be a dead Chu, and Blade joins into the fray, hoping that he'll be able to wipe things clean on the Diablo as well as losing Cutie. A lot of the movement speed is just gonna be dropped off from the side of Diablo, as Chesty just gonna be flicking forward with the Feathered Airstrike, and that will be bring 2% down, leaving Puji all alone. So all of the first tier defense turret, in order to starve out a Stellark, make sure that they are unable to get much farm for themselves. In the meantime, Lucian Cutie actually broke out of his Firelag spawn pretty early, even though he don't have a lot of high stacks of Wrath, and that puts Puji in a very bad spot. And we are talking about a Cyclops. He can't run.
You're just waiting for him to die.
Yeah, you're just waiting for it. It's now 3 times damage, and RSG is just, but okay, ooh, ultimate.
Kirby, he's not going to be receiving that much damage actually, but he's going to be whittled down the all-time low. Blade actually went too deep in.
Back again, so right now RSG looks like they're camping again. Lucian Cutie with the throwback.
And it does seem like, we do have immobilization on the Chu, but there's going to be a double flicker just so that he will be able to catch up on the Chu. And he uses the penalty zone to try to get himself away, but unfortunately that's not going to be working too much for him. Diablo still have his immortality. They didn't manage to bring that final dot of HP off of him, while Bray jumps over to the back line, just hoping that he'll be able to catch Chesty. He did manage to, but that forced the flicker.
All this started because RSG decided to take away mid lane turret.
They can go for a kill. Yes, this is like Unga Bunga for them. But they didn't really quite expect or think about, when we go for these kills, what are the things that we are trying to look for in value? What are we translating in? Actually, their lineup is not built to do that. They don't have assassins that can really help them engage and kind of disengage at a very fast rate. They don't have that kind of ability. Chesty also great at zoning, but they are not exactly doing that. But for now, we'll take a look at this fight as Ixia is all the way at the back line, popping up the ultimate and flickers backwards so that he will be able to touch on the other players as well. Then it's going to be Chu, Chesty, and the house. He's going to be taken down as the lock tramples right within their reach. And Stellark, they are unable to do anything against RSG, and that is a 10 minutes and 50 seconds game clocked in.
A speed run with a Cyclops with a...
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Right, I guess we're going to go into game number 2. Don't forget, Phobius was kind of like what Youngin likes to pick, because I think he respects that hero a lot. And don't forget, because of the current meta, there's a lot of dashes around. Yeah, Phobius is going to have a lot of fun time. Even bringing in with the Flame Shot as well, just to create even more, pushing power to get that proc up for the ultimate.
Oh, and with that all said, Buji and Lucian Cutie has already cleared the middle lane and pushing Rush all the way up top. So the combination of a Kaja plus the Cyclops apparently give them such a huge amount of lane priority. They can actually clear so fast, way faster than what Stellark is capable of doing. MlBB forced to expend a flicker. Bray joins into the fray, and it takes a little bit longer until Chastity eventually goes down.
And I don't know, Stellark now, looking at their composition, it seems like, hold on here.
Alright, that's gonna be the divine judgment. Well, Epic is just a little, just chill.
I found it!
Prove me wrong.
Okay.
Okay. But okay, for now we're just gonna be jumping right into the game as now we've got Ogi. In fact, every single one of the ultimate just gonna be tossing right out. This is literally free real estate for RSG to reign control it. Chu comes in with the Black Dragon form.
There's
Unfortunately, that means that this is going to be all 4 members from the side of Stellark just going to be completely kept inside the Pandora's box. And RSG had decided to open it, except that this is the complete opposite of what the Pandora's box is supposed to be. Kirby and Chu is now stuck within of their first tier defense turret. Bougie, I don't think that he will be able to stay long in the fight for any much longer. Man. If he continues to go in, he might actually have a tad bit of a trouble. As Blade is just going to go in for a straight little kill and may actually give Blade a good amount of kills if he continues dunking.
Then yes, go ahead and try the objective, but RSG totally recognized that, but Kirby no.
And it's just gonna be completely retreating out of his fire axis, hoping that he will be able to run away. He even used a flicker, but that was way too late. Kirby, that's not how it's supposed to go. So now we've got 1-for-1 trade.
But for a gold laner, that's a-okay, but does Stellark have enough to continue on this fight?
As Diablo is just gonna be jumping right up into the sky and landing right on top of Blade one after another. Oh my god! I'm not even gonna.
You saw what I saw there?
I'm sorry, I just did not see that coming. I had to burst
Are we playing NBA? Is this NBA?
Well, that was fun. But what has happened so far is that it is a 2-for-2 trade so far.
Turtle is coming up in 27 seconds.
MlBB got caught. That is not very good at all. But it does seem as though that MlBB is just going to be expending his ultimate just to make sure that he will be able to lock someone down. Blade and Kirby finds himself taken down. But 2-person got pulled in by the Astaros' eye. Allows Diablo just keep on going in and over and over and over and over again. But for some reason, Bougie still gets himself a triple kill. Why? But thank you for dying.
Man. But then again, Diablo this time around gets caught in a very awkward position. He has to walk through. There's no minions coming in, but Oki, not even there, and not even enough to push Chu away. But RSG definitely had a lot of fun in the game number 2.
But you know, a little bit of a change when it comes down to conceal play. It does seem like RSG is the one that's trying to go for the conceal play. Chastity was caught in between of, or rather within the animation. That's not looking great at all. Bougie just gonna be fortifying himself within and encasing him in ice. That allows him to stay away from all of the team fight and just get himself back onto a tip-top condition. Blade being the final member remaining, man against the world. The Blade against, I don't know,
the Tyrant.
The Tyrant. But it does seem as though the Tyrant is going to be overwhelming the Blade, because all we're talking about is an unrefined and probably an unsharpened Blade going to be chipped off by the end of everything.
Bougie had 13 kills, by the way.
Shut up.
Died 3 times, so.
Shut up.
And the MVP was already given to Diablo in the previous game.
Victory!
I feel like, yeah, I think it's gonna be a Cyclops MVP.
Shut up.
First in history.
Look.
Here I have Joel H right here beside me. Now, a few questions. We have seen this Cyclops pop up, if I'm not wrong, Season 4 and even during playoffs itself. And here, the Cyclops is making its grand appearance once again. So, what's the whole idea behind this Cyclops? Is it like just purely youngins, big brain play, or what is it about?
Yeah, I think a bit of youngin also planned. And also with the way he draft, also maybe every team already know like how he planned really well about the Cyclops, about the Porpheus thing. Yeah. But this one also suit us really well because also we prepare for the playoff, right? So every team now we'll see how our comms now will be a lot of heroes they should.